If you love thrilling book summaries that hook you from the first word, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into Quicksilver by Callie Hart, a dark, gripping story packed with secrets, danger, and intense romance. Before we jump in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a moment of the action. Now let's get into it. Welcome to the dark, dangerous world of Quicksilver by Callie Hart, where pasts are buried deep and trust is more dangerous than a loaded gun. This is not just a love story. This is not just a thriller. This is a full-throttle plunge into the shadows, where redemption is rare and survival comes at a deadly cost. Meet Mercy Reed. She's not your typical protagonist. Mercy is living under the radar in the sleepy town of Coronado, California, bartending, and doing her best to stay invisible. But Mercy has a past that won't stay buried. She's running from something, or someone, and every night she goes to sleep with one eye open. Her life is a carefully constructed lie, a disguise wrapped in routine, built to keep her hidden from the dangers that once defined her. But no one can hide forever. Enter James, Quinn, a man who isn't looking for trouble but finds it anyway. Ex-military, haunted, brooding. He walks into Mercy's bar one night, and with just one look, everything changes. Quinn is dangerous, not because he's reckless, but because he sees through her. His presence unsettles Mercy. He asks too many questions. His eyes linger too long, but beneath the heat and intensity is something deeper, something familiar, and something terrifying. Quinn isn't just passing through town. He's there for a reason, and Mercy is his reason. He knows who she is. He knows what she's done. And he's not the only one. As the story unfolds, the reader is dragged through a violent and emotionally charged storm of secrets, betrayals, and revelations. Mercy isn't just a girl with a tragic past. She's connected to something much darker. A high-stakes game of power, control, and vengeance. Her childhood wasn't filled with lullabies and bedtime stories. It was filled with orders, operations, and obedience. Raised in a covert government program that trained children to be killers, Mercy was a weapon long before she learned how to love. She escaped that life, but the cost was everything. Her identity, her safety, her peace. Quinn? He's no stranger to that world either. His past runs parallel to Mercy's. He was shaped by the same hands, hardened by the same fire. But while Mercy ran from it, Quinn has been hunting its shadows. He's on a mission, and she is the key. The problem is, what started as a job turns into something else, something raw, something real. Their chemistry is explosive, their connection undeniable. But love born in blood never comes easy. Their journey is a ticking time bomb. The people they've tried to escape are closing in. Each step forward reveals another piece of the horrifying puzzle. They are not alone. The program that created them wants them back, or dead. And the sins of their past aren't just chasing them, they're orchestrating their future. What makes Quicksilver so compelling isn't just the action or the suspense, though there's plenty of both. It's the emotional depth. Mercy isn't some cold-hearted assassin. She's broken. She's scarred. But she's also fierce. She fights for her freedom, for her identity, for the chance to be something more than what she was trained to be. Quinn sees that in her, and in the midst of bullets and betrayal, they find moments of humanity, of softness, of hope. Callie Hart masterfully blends psychological thriller with intense romance. Her writing is razor-sharp, the pacing relentless. Every chapter peels back another layer of the truth. Just when you think you understand what's going on, she throws you into another twist. This is not a book for the faint-hearted. It's gritty, it's violent, but it's also beautiful in its exploration of healing and redemption. As the story races toward its climax, the stakes skyrocket. Mercy and Quinn must face the demons they thought they'd outrun. The program that forged them is more powerful and twisted than they imagined. Friends turn into enemies. Allies become threats. And in the final confrontation, choices must be made. About loyalty, love, and who they really are at their core. Do you fight for the life you were forced into, or do you risk everything for the chance to rewrite your fate? Quicksilver delivers a heart-pounding conclusion that leaves you breathless. But more than that, it leaves you thinking about trauma, about identity, about the thin line between justice and revenge. It challenges the idea of what makes a hero or a villain. Mercy and Quinn don't fit into neat boxes. They are complicated, flawed, dangerous, but also deeply human. And that's what makes their story unforgettable. This book isn't just about uncovering secrets. It's about reclaiming power, about refusing to be defined by the scars you carry, and about finding love in the least likely of places, in the midst of chaos. So if you're ready for a story that's equal parts heart-stopping and heart-wrenching, if you want a book that grabs you by the throat from page 1 and doesn't let go until the very end, if you're not afraid to walk into the dark to find the light, then Quicksilver is the book you've been waiting for. Get ready to fall into the shadows. But don't worry, Mercy and Quinn will be there. And they don't go down without a fight. If you want to listen full audiobook for free, link in description. Thank you.